In upcoming Coronation Street scenes, Tyrone Dobbs, Alan Halsall, is set to make a drastic and emotional decision that could significantly impact the future of his relationship with ex-girlfriend Alina Roxandra Peronicu, and their son Doran. Over the past few weeks, Tyrone has been growing closer to Doran, the secret child he didn't know he had until Alina's recent return to Weatherfield. However, as Alina prepares to take Doran back to Romania, Tyrone's desperation to keep his son close leads him to take a desperate and risky step, one that may have serious consequences. The revelation that Tyrone had a son with Alina came as a shock. Alina left Weatherfield suddenly after her breakup with Tyrone, but her return with Doran in tow reopened old wounds and sparked a new chapter in their complicated relationship. Though Tyrone had initially been happy with his new life alongside wife Fiz Dobbs, Jenny McAlpine, and their children, the discovery of his son sent him reeling. Tyrone, who has always been a dedicated father to daughters Hope, Isabella Flanagan, and Ruby, Billy Naylor, was eager to make up for lost time with Doran, and the bond between them grew stronger with each passing day. Alina's unexpected decision to leave Doran in Tyrone and Fiz's care for several weeks while she went into hiding, due to threats from the people traffickers she was set to testify against, only deepened Tyrone's attachment to his son. During this time, Tyrone had hoped to persuade Alina to stay in Weatherfield so they could co-parent Doran, but his hopes were dashed when she informed him of her plans to return to Romania as soon as the traffickers were taken into custody. With Alina's departure imminent, Tyrone's anxiety over losing his son once again reaches a breaking point. He knows that Doran's absence will be devastating, and despite his love for Fiz and their family, the thought of being separated from Doran proves too much for him to bear. In his desperation, Tyrone seeks legal advice from Adam Barlow, Sam Robertson, instructing him to begin the process of filing for custody of Doran. However, as the clock ticks down and Alina's flight back to Romania looms, Tyrone realizes that time may not be on his side, prompting him to take drastic action. In an upcoming scene from Coronation Street, Tyrone's desperation leads him to make a risky and morally questionable decision. When Alina arrives at Tyrone and Fiz's house to collect Doran and say her goodbyes, Tyrone secretly takes her passport from her bag while she's distracted. His intention is clear. Without her passport, Alina won't be able to leave the country, giving Tyrone more time to figure out how to keep his son with him. As Alina tearfully says her farewells to Doran, Tyrone is racked with guilt over what he's done, but remains convinced that it's the only way to stop her from taking Doran away from him. Alina, none the wiser, leaves the house believing that she is about to embark on a new chapter in her life back in Romania. However, Tyrone's plan quickly begins to unravel. After leaving No. 9, Alina heads to the airport, only to discover that she is unable to check into her flight because her passport is missing. Realizing that something is wrong, she returns to Tyrone and Fiz's house, confused and frustrated. In a teaser clip from Monday's episode, Alina confronts Tyrone, demanding answers as she tries to figure out what happened to her passport. The tension in the air is palpable as viewers are left wondering whether Tyrone will come clean about his deceit, or if Alina will uncover the truth on her own. Either way, Tyrone's impulsive decision has the potential to backfire in a big way, not only threatening his relationship with Alina, but also jeopardizing his family life with Fiz and their children. Tyrone may have been driven by love and fear of losing Doran, but his actions could lead to an even more painful separation. Consequences await. As the storyline continues to unfold, it's clear that Tyrone's actions will have far-reaching consequences. Even if he manages to keep Doran in Weatherfield for the time being, his relationship with Alina is likely to be severely damaged by the betrayal. Moreover, Fiz, who has been supportive of Tyrone throughout this ordeal, may not be so understanding if she finds out that he resorted to such underhanded tactics to keep his son in the country. The emotional fallout from Tyrone's decision will undoubtedly create new complications for him and his family. As Coronation Street viewers know, Tyrone's heart is always in the right place, but his impulsiveness and tendency to act without fully considering the consequences often lead to disastrous results. In this case, his desperation to hold on to Doreen may end up costing him more than he bargained for.